closer to you.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to show you guys how I do a zero-based budget plan. I've been using this method for many years and it actually works, you guys. It works. It's really good. It's very easy, simple, and it's not rocket science to follow. So if I can do it, so can you. Now, if you want to follow along, go ahead and grab a piece of paper, a pen, a calculator, and let's get started. All right, so I'm going to put this sideways because this is how I write. Now, the first thing you want to determine is how often you get paid. This could be weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. In this case, we're doing bi-weekly because we only use 2 paychecks to pay for our bills. Now, we're going to write paycheck number 1 and then paycheck number 2. The next step is to determine how much you get paid. In this case that I'm showing you guys is a contribution between my husband and I. We contribute half for our bills, our fixed expenses, and like groceries and stuff like that. So we're gonna add $1,500 for the first check and then $1,500 for the second check. And if we add that up, that is a total of $3,000. Now we're going to draw a line to split this information with the next one. Now, the next thing you want to do is write A, fixed expenses, and this is where you will write all of your bills, everything that gets paid monthly. This is AKA bills, right? So in our household, we have rent. And rent is $1,092. Next, we have electricity. And electricity, we are under a level payment plan. You guys can always call your electricity company and ask if they have that plan. So what it is they take the average amount that you paid every year, right? The entire year, and they divide that amount into 12 months, so you don't get a surprise during the summertime, right? Because then during the summertime, bills usually spike up. So to avoid any surprise bills, that's how we have it. So our bills doesn't go up no more than $125. So because it's still now summertime and we're not using the air conditioner, we're paying less than $100. But I'm gonna budget for $100, right? So the next thing we have is Wi-Fi, and we do not pay for cables, you guys. I do not find the point of having cable when you can stream just about anything from Netflix, from your phone, on a computer, or whatever. So we pay for only Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi is $57. The next thing we have is our cell phone. And cell phone is a little high only because we have 3 lines plus another line that's not active. I had lost my phone and I was still paying off that phone. So because I lost it, I still have to pay off that phone. I know it sounds messed up, but I still have to pay it. So right now we're paying $220. Next, we have our Netflix, and this is the only streaming service we have. And this is only for one screen, which is $12. And then followed by Amazon. Amazon, we pay $8. And then last but not least is my husband's gym, and he pays $28. Now let's go ahead and add that up and determine what our total is. So we have 1,092 plus 100 plus 57 plus 220 plus 12 plus 8 plus 28. That is a total of $1,517. Now the next thing you want to do is write left. And here you're going to take the number, right? $3,000, the total of how much you got paid in total. 3 minus $1,517. That is a total of $1,483 left. Now this is the number you're gonna use to stuff everything else. So next we have B, and this is our variable expense. And this is AKA your daily use. So for our variable expense, we have one, kiddos. This is for like after school snacks or ice cream or whatever they want. We have spending, and this is for like the weekends if we want to do something. Then we have self-care, and this is for their haircuts and stuff like that. And 4, we have tithe, which is our contribution to the church. Then 5, we have transportation. We do not drive. We don't drive. We live in New York City, so I honestly don't find the point of driving when we have trains and buses. That's a great way to save money. So, right, transportation. And then we have groceries. Now that we have our categories, we're going to take the 1,483 and put it towards these, right? So for kiddos, we're adding $100, and keep in mind this is monthly. So weekly, I spend about $25 for them. This is for like after school things. So we're gonna write 100. And we're gonna subtract the $100 from the 1,483. 1,483 minus 100, that is 1,383 that we have left. Next, we have spending, and we're gonna add 100 for spending. So we're gonna do minus 100. Then we have self-care, and this is for like their haircuts. They only get their haircuts about, I'd say, every 3 weeks or 4, because their hair does grow fast. So I'm gonna put $40 for self-care. So we're gonna do minus 40. So this is 40. And then for tithe, we do put 10%. And if we do the math, $3,000 times 10%, that means it's 300. So we're gonna put $300. So 1,483 minus 100 minus another 100 minus 40 minus 300. We still have $943, right? So transportation is $33 weekly. So if we multiply that by 4 for the whole month, that is $132. So now let's go ahead and do the math again. 1,483. And we're gonna subtract everything. We have kiddos 100, spending 100, self-care 40, tithe 300, transportation 132. So that means we have $811 left. Now, this is where we take a portion out of this to put towards our groceries. In our groceries, we usually do only $500. So we're gonna go ahead and do 500 for our groceries, and this is monthly. So this is minus 500. We have a total of $311 left. Now let's go ahead and add this up. 100. That is 1,172. Now if we subtract that number from what we have left after paying our bills, we're gonna do 1,483 minus 1,172. Here we have left $311. Now, what do you do with that money? You can do whatever you want, right? I usually put money towards like my emergency fund, my kids, my pet, and stuff like that. So this is where I come in and I write C, sinking funds, AKA future expenses, right? So let's add kiddos. Let's add pet. Let's add emergency. Let's add saving. Let's add birthday, Christmas, clothing, adventure, student loan, school, and then miscellaneous. And I'm pretty sure I'm missing another one, but it's okay. So we have $311, and we have to split that into all these categories, right? So this is not accurate. I'm just going to show you guys numbers, right? Just for the sake of the video. So let's say we have $311. Here you're going to determine which ones you want to stuff first, or like which one is your high priority. So my high priority will be emergency. So I will put, let's say $40, and then we'll subtract here 40. That means we still have $271. Next, I want to put towards savings. Let's say we put 20. Now you would take and subtract 20. We still have $251. Next, we want to put 50 towards student loan. So we would do minus 50. We have $201. Oh, look, I forgot one. Number 12 will be our get ahead, which is our month ahead. And I like to put 50. So we would do minus 50. We still have $151 to stuff. Let's do 25 for kiddos. So you subtract minus 25. We still have 126. So the point of this is until you get to zero. That is the point of the zero-based budget. So you have to continue subtracting until you get to zero. So you're basically giving every dollar a place, a home. Now pet, we'll put $10. So that's minus 10. So we have 116 left. Let's put 25 towards birthday. So we're gonna do minus 25. We still have $91 left. Let's say we want to put $10 towards school. So that's minus 10. We have 81. Let's say Christmas, we want to put 25. So we do minus 25. We still got 56. Now clothing, let's add let's say $15. So we're gonna do minus 15. We still have 41. Let's do 20 for adventure. So minus 20. And then we have $21 left, and we're gonna put that towards miscellaneous. So let's go ahead and add up everything. We have 25 for kiddos, 10 for pet, 40 for emergency, 20 for savings, 25 for birthday, 25 for Christmas, 15 for clothing, 20 for adventure, 50 for student loan, 10 for school, 21 for miscellaneous, and then 50 for get ahead. That is a total of $311, and that is exactly the amount we had left. And we're after we pay for our fixed and variable expenses, we took that $311 and we distributed to these categories. So the total here is $311, and that is it, you guys. So as I'm editing the video, I realized I didn't show you guys how this totals to $0. So let me show you. So we started with $3,000, right? So we're gonna do 3,000 minus, and then now you're gonna subtract the fixed, variable, and the sinking fund. So fixed was a total of 1,517. So we're gonna do 1,517 minus the total for the variable was 1,172. That's 1,172 minus the total for our sinking funds was 311. So minus 311, and this totals to $0, and that is the point of the zero-based budget. So you basically gave every dollar a job to pay for your rent, your bills, your fixed expenses, your groceries, your spending, and everything else. And then also you were able to put money towards future expenses. So this is how the zero-based budget works. So everything totals to $0. The back here, the paycheck breakdown, this is where you will just take every paycheck and determine like, okay, so with this paycheck, I'm going to pay for this. And then for this paycheck, I'm going to pay for that. That will be a separate video, but I hope you guys found this helpful and were able to follow along. If you have any questions, just drop them down below and I will answer it maybe in the comment section or on my next video. Well, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and follow me on Instagram at SimpleShopz_. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on my next one.
You and I could run away now.